Today we're diving into Microsoft's latest model, Phi-4. It's
Oh,
their new
that's
state-of-the-art
exciting.
language model that's, making waves in the AI community.
Absolutely. So what's so special about Phi-4?
Well, it's a 14 billion parameter dense decoder-only transformer model, designed to
Okay,
excel in
interesting.
reasoning and logic, especially in memory and compute-constrained environments.
Wait, so it's built for smaller setups?
Yeah, exactly. It's like they've packed a supercomputer into a laptop, delivering high performance
Haha,
without
that's
the
cool.
hefty resource demands.
That's impressive. But how did they manage to pull that off?
They focused on high quality and advanced reasoning data. They used a
Hmm.
blend of synthetic datasets, filtered public domain websites, and acquired academic books and Q&A datasets.
So they really emphasize data quality over quantity, right?
Exactly. They even created synthetic, textbook-like data to teach the model math, coding, common sense reasoning, and general knowledge.
Oh, that's
It's like
thorough.
giving the AI a well-rounded education.
But I wonder, doesn't relying on synthetic data have limitations?
Well, yes and no.
Right.
Synthetic data helps fill gaps and focus on specific training objectives, but they also included high-quality real-world data to balance it out.
That makes sense. And what about the training process?
They trained Phi-4 over 21 days using 19920 H100 ADG GPUs on 9.8 trillion tokens.
Wow.
That's some serious computational power.
No kidding. But does all that translate to better performance?
Absolutely. They evaluated Phi-4 using OpenAI's Simple Evil and internal benchmarks.
Right.
It scored 84.8 on the MMLU benchmark, outperforming many competitors.
That's impressive. How did it do in code generation tasks?
On the Human Evil benchmark, it scored 82.6, showing strong capabilities in functional code generation.
That's pretty high. But aren't there concerns about information reliability with these models?
Yes, definitely. Language models can sometimes produce inaccurate or nonsensical content. Developers need
Hmm,
to apply responsible AI best practices to mitigate that.
makes sense. So what are the intended use cases for Phi-4?
It's designed to accelerate research on language models and to be a building block for generative AI-powered features,
Got it.
especially in scenarios with memory or compute constraints, or where latency is critical.
So it's versatile but also optimized for specific situations.
Exactly. But it's important to note that it's not intended for all downstream purposes without thorough evaluation.
Right.
Developers should ensure accuracy, safety, and fairness for their specific use cases.
That's a responsible approach. Any limitations we should be aware of?
Well, one limitation is that it's primarily trained on English text, so languages
Okay.
other than English might see reduced performance.
So it's not ideal for multilingual applications then?
Exactly. Although about 8% of the training data is multilingual, it's not intended to extensively support multiple languages.
I see. I wonder if focusing so much on English limits its global applicability.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah,
But given its intended use cases, it seems they're targeting specific applications where English is predominant.
fair enough. How about safety measures? Did they address that?
They did. Phi-4 underwent rigorous enhancement and alignment processes, including supervised fine-tuning and direct preference optimization. They also
Right.
adopted a robust safety post-training approach.
That's good to hear. But do you think it's enough?
It's a significant step, but, safety is an ongoing challenge. They
Hmm.
collaborated with the AI Red team at Microsoft to assess safety risks proactively.
Still, models can sometimes generate harmful content unintentionally.
Absolutely. Developers need to implement additional safeguards when deploying the model.
Right.
It's not just about the model, but also how it's used.
So it's like providing a powerful tool, but requiring responsible use?
Exactly. It's like handing someone a sharp knife. It can be
Haha, good
incredibly useful,
analogy.
but needs to be handled with care.
Well put. So overall, Phi-4 seems like a significant advancement in language models.
It certainly is. It's
Yeah,
pushing the boundaries of what's possible with smaller, efficient models while maintaining high performance.
I'm excited to see how it'll impact the AI landscape.
Me too. It's like we're entering a new era of AI development. It'll be
Definitely.
fascinating to see how developers leverage this model.
Indeed. Any final thoughts on Phi-4?
Just that it's a promising tool, but with great power comes great responsibility.
Couldn't agree
Developers should
more.
use it wisely and ethically.
Well, this has been a fantastic discussion. Thanks for shedding light on Phi-4.
Anytime. Always a pleasure to dive deep into these topics.
Likewise.